At what point in Earth's history did the climate not change? Hi guys, James here from Grand Solar Minimum UK. Today we're going to be talking about drivers of Earth's climate. And that's right, it's not you, your aeroplanes, your SUVs, or that cheeseburger you're about to eat. What it actually is our sun. The thing that's been there the whole time and created all the weather the whole time and all the climate the whole time, and it's not going to stop doing it anytime soon. So let's go on and explain how the sun works. Now the sun has a 10 to 15 year cycle, and during this time it has a time of solar maximum and a time of solar minimum. Now typically in this cycle it's status quo. It doesn't really change much to affect how we're operating, but during times of prolonged solar maximum the planet will get warmer, and during times of prolonged solar minimum the planet will get cooler. Now this has nothing to do with the heat radiation or radiance or anything coming out of the sun. What it is to do with the solar winds that are released by the sunspots. Now what the solar winds do is they protect our planet from cosmic rays, and the cosmic rays are what have the most effect on our planet, other than the heat from the sun, which doesn't really change much at all. Now the cosmic rays affect our planet in the form of creating clouds, setting off volcanic eruptions and making earthquakes happen. Now, sounds amazing, doesn't it? But why do you not know about this? Same reason I don't know about this. They haven't got the facts on paper to prove it to you. But there are plenty of scientists out there that have done the work and figured this out, and they are now currently testing cloud formation by cosmic rays at the Hadron Collider in Europe. So soon we'll have some evidence to back this up. They've already done some tests and found some evidence to do with volcanoes and earthquakes in Japan, where they've tested silica-rich volcanic eruptions alongside solar winds and high cosmic ray influx, and I found a very strong correlation, I think to a 97% accuracy, that they can say the two things are connected heavily. So we're going to start to see the evidence coming through. Now during a normal solar minimum these things don't last long enough to have much of an effect, but what happens at times like the Maunder minimum 400 years ago is you'll have a prolonged solar minimum, and during a prolonged solar minimum the effects start to accumulate on top of each other. So when you've got a cooling caused because of clouds, and then it carries on being cloudy, the cooling will continue. Then you add to that some volcanic eruptions, which then will make more cooling through to the cloud and soot coverage in our atmosphere. Then you add to that snow dumps, which will then reflect more light. It will start to accumulate, and you'll end up with summers getting progressively shorter as you head into a longer solar minimum, to a point where you'll reach, like last time, the year without a summer. And them years, that is when the food's going to be at its hardest. Because 400 years ago food was not plentiful, but there was enough to go about. Nowadays, in England especially, we have to import a lot of our food. So if other countries are starving, they're not going to want to send us food. So if we're not going to import our food, and we haven't got the land here to grow it, how are you going to eat? So please guys, think about these things. I'm not standing here doing this video for my own entertainment. I'm trying to get the word out, get the debate started and try and find some truth. And I need your help to do this. And on top of all this, in the 1600s when the last prolonged solar minimum happened, our magnetic field was a lot stronger. And recently our magnetic field has gone from moving a few metres a year to nearly 80 kilometres a year, which is ridiculous. It's moving towards Scandinavia, and no one knows exactly what this is going to lead to and where it is, but what it does tell us is that our magnetic field is substantially weaker than what it was 400 years ago, meaning that any cosmic rays that come in are going to come bigger and faster and a lot more plentiful because we haven't got a magnetic field protecting us. Now Professor Zarkova, who's got the most accurate models for tracking the sun's cycles, she is the one predicting the solar minimum coming, and she has fantastic videos out there on the internet. So please, if you want to learn something a bit more structured than what I'm trying to tell you, please go and look up Professor Zarkova. I'm trying to talk so that people will understand and you get enough information to make you want to go and look into it yourselves. So please, leave your comments, leave your questions and get back to me. Thank you very much for watching guys, it's been fantastic. Have a great day.